One of my new favorite songs is from the late 90s, and it's done by a band by the name of XTC. And surprisingly, they're real musicians, and I thought, oh shit, are you kidding me? Are they one of those like bands from the 90s that just did a one-hit wonder song to gain popularity? But no, actually their songs are good, and one of my favorite songs of theirs is called Dear God, and the lead singer of the song, the whole band's an atheistic group. For the sole purpose, if you listen to this song, Dear God, he mentions that people that believe in God in a majority of big countries like Russia, China, Japan, Africa, etc., including the United States, do you know how many people starve to death in the name of God? A lot of people. A lot of people starve to death in the name of God because you see homeless people in this country, a lot of them do believe in a higher power because they have nothing else going good for them. So the only thing that they can hope goes good for them is a belief that a God exists. So you see them say God bless you to you if you give them $1 or maybe a $20 bill to get something to eat. And it sounds nice, but in reality, they're so depressed that their whole world is screwed up to the point where they can't get a job, they can't buy a house, and if they're a war veteran and if their shell shock or post-traumatic stress disorder is so bad that they can't even maintain a job, you see them freeze to death in the streets, and it's really heartbreaking to see people, men and women, who gave their lives for this country, not because they were manipulated to, but because they wanted to, and they're being treated like shit by these politicians, and that's really heartbreaking. And these politicians claim that they believe in a God. Well, if you believe in a higher power, Congress, can I ask you something? Why do you treat our veterans like they're a piece of shit, like they're a garbage bag? Why do you treat them like that? You promise them the GI Bill, which is pretty much, you go over serve your country, get a job when you come home, you get a house, you get the medical help you need, but what do? You turn it around and say you have to ask for that stuff. Veterans should not ask for a thing. They should not ask for anything. They should not ask for anything whatsoever. They should get a job. They should get a house. They should get medical treatment as soon as they can. But this is the problem with you radical religious people. This song is pointing the fingers at you. You're saying that there's a God exists every Sunday, every Friday, whatever your religion is. You're saying a God exists? Well, if there is such a God that you claim to exist, he's pretty much a horrible slumlord. People are starving to death in his name. People are dying in the name of God. Do you know how many religious people kill people in the name of God? Lots of people. There's very few atheistic crimes, believe it or not. More religious crimes than atheistic crimes. The majority of people kill people in the name of God. Because, take that guy in South Carolina who claims to be an atheist. I call BS on that. You know, he had this premeditation to kill Muslims because they were Muslims. And, you know, when you murder people in the name of your own religion, you know what you do to that religion? You give it a bad reputation. Worse than the reputation has. Christianity has the worst reputation of all religions. Why? It's common sense. Number one. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Spanish Inquisition, the internment camps, the Holocaust. The death of Matthew Shepard, done by 3 Christian boys. The death of the young man in Tamaqua, If you're from Pottsville, if you're from Schuylkill County, you know what I'm talking about. Done by two good Christian guys. Are you seeing the pattern here? Christianity has such a bad reputation, and it makes Penn State look like the Jerry Sandusky crimes harmless. It makes them look harmless compared to the reputation Christianity has. So in a nutshell, this song, Dear God, points out the fatality of religion, the flaws of religion that will never be fixed. Peace out.